What's up, everybody? It's Mark from 403 Fauna. Now, I did something that I said I would never do, and that was selling this VPI Axanthic Puzzle girl. So on today's video, I wanted to share with you the details of shipping through Morph Market and what I got for this snake right here. I tell you what, it was an offer I couldn't refuse, so I hope you kick back and listen in and enjoy the video. So right here we have a female VPI Axanthic Puzzle. Now I know I initially said that it was fire, but after watching it grow for a bit, I don't think there's fire in it. Might be pastel, but I'm not entirely sure about that either. Unfortunately, this girl is going into blue right now, so she's not looking her brightest and best. But man, the trade I got for this girl, I could not refuse. Big shout out to Juan from Windy City Morphs on the offer. And it took me about like 5 minutes before I decided to go through with this deal. So before I share with you what I got for her, I wanted to share with you how I shipped the snake off using Morph Market Shipping. Really important step. About an hour before you ship your snake, if you're shipping to a cooler area, you want to get your heat pad going about an hour before you ship out. Basically what's inside here, you got iron filings, and when iron reacts with oxygen in the air, it's an exothermic reaction and heat will be produced. This is a 72-hour heat pack, and these ones are the best ones you want to use because they'll heat up longer and at a cooler temperature. So always use your 72-hour heat pack. One thing I'm big on when shipping is to not skimp on anything. Next step you want to do is place that in a towel so that it can warm up, and set it aside until you're ready to wrap it up. I'll be shipping my girl off in a 12 by 9 by 6. This is the minimum size you want to ship if you're going to use a heat pack, and I'm shipping to Chicago, so I'll definitely need a heat pack for that. Now, I bought this off Morph Market, and before they came up with their new boxes, these ones originated from TSK, but Morph Market does have some brand new boxes that look pretty hot. Unfortunately, I ordered mine like a week before those came out, so I'm stuck with these for a while. So through the magic of video, let's put it all together. So here goes the assembled box. Got the styrofoam in here. Now, one important step that you need to do is you need to punch some holes into these, because if you have that hot pack in here without the heat able to escape, that snake can cook inside there. So I just like to take a pencil, punch it through. And do that on all 4 sides. Put all that styrofoam. There we go. Next step we're going to do is we are going to add the polyfill in here to keep it nice and snug for the snake. Here's what I use to stuff the boxes. You could use paper, newspaper, polyfill, shredded paper, whatever. They all work fine. But I like to use this. You could get this on Amazon or at Walmart. We're going to be wrapping up the snake now. Now the snake bag I also got off Morph Market. as well as the heat pack. So Morph Market is pretty much a one-stop shop for everything. Get all your supplies, shipping needs. It's very convenient as both a seller and a buyer. Now I'm going to use a dreaded zip tie. I know everybody hates taking these off, but it's like the best thing to keep this animal secure. So sorry, Juan. You want to make sure you don't zip tie your snake, so I just like to make sure and feel that the snake is not there, and then I can tighten it. Just gonna cut off the end here, and she is all set to be placed in the box. So I'm gonna place her on the left side of the box here, and the heat pack will be over the right side. I don't want the heat pack to be directly over the snake. Snug as a bug in a rug. So the heat pack has been sitting in this towel for over an hour. Let's check the temperature on it. So you can see it's at 118. So they do get pretty hot, and that's why I like to take extra precautions to not put it directly over the snake. Nice and warm. So I saw quite a few keepers doing this, and since I saw that, I've started adopting it as well. But I like to attach my heat tape with zip ties. So what I'll do is I'll just put a couple of holes here with a pencil. Let me grab another zip tie. Actually, I don't have very long zip ties, so I'm going to use 2 of these. Nice and snug in there. Cut off the ends here. And there we go. I put a little X here just to remind me of which side the snake is on. So the snake's right here. The heat pack will be over here. What I like to do before I put the heat pack on is put a paper towel over it, just as a little extra protection. Heat pack goes on the right side. Add a couple of 403 fauna stickers. And let's tape it up. Box has been taped up. I don't think I need to show that, but here's the shipping label printed directly from the Morph Market's website. And what's so cool about that is all you gotta do is request the buyer's info, and Morph Market just links it directly. This will go to Juan's FedEx hub in Chicago. So I'm gonna tape that directly on the box right here. Label the contents for the Lacey Act. I also like to write the tracking number on here as well. So let me do that real quick and I'll show you the final result. So you can see the label has been wonderfully taped on the box here. I've included the tracking number. I wrote life harmless reptile and the occupant, one ball python, and the scientific name, Python regius. This is ready to be dropped off at the FedEx hub. I'm going to do that right now. My FedEx hub closes for shipping overnight at 5 p.m. So be sure you check in with your FedEx hub to make sure you know exactly when they're going to be closing shipments. That way you could get that ball python or whatever reptile you're shipping at that time, so they spend less time in transit. So I'm going to do that, and when you see me next on this video, I'll be unboxing the ball pythons from Windy City Morphs. So it's the very next day, and Juan has already texted me that my snake made it to Chicago safe and sound. Now here's his snakes that I just picked up from FedEx. And you know what? Here's that brand new Morph Market box that I was telling you about. Really cool. And if you think about it, you know, I'm not one to get into the shipping wars conversation, but we just made a transaction worth over $22,000 with Morph Market Shipping. And I'll just leave that right there. So let's take a look at what's inside. All this info. Be sure to check out Windy City Morphs. I'm going to put his Instagram and Morph Market in the description as well. So this is a really high quality production of packaging. I love the color scheme here. Super cool. Now we got two snakes here. Not sure which one is which. We'll see what they are when we open it up. Let me go and pull these guys out. Again, I love the color scheme. Super cool. I need to get my shipping game here, huh? That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we'll go with the one on the left here. So I had a price of $10,000 for that VPI Axanthic Puzzle on Morph Market, and even in the description I said that it's an animal that I don't want to sell, and I mainly just have it there for people to check out my Morph Market. And I wasn't planning on selling it at all, but Juan messaged me and gave me an offer, and the offer was for these two snakes, and there was no way I could say no. Take a look at this crazy snake. So this snake was featured on Rhino's Royals Best of Tinley video, and I'll link that below as well. But it is an orange dream, yellow belly, white lace het clown. Look at the belly on this thing. It's insane. Oh my goodness. Got this beautiful ringer here. Man, this animal is stunning. And honestly, this was the snake that pushed it over the edge, because I saw this, and you know I've got white lace het clown in my collection, and this guy's gonna do so much damage. Good size on him already. Should be ready for 2026. Crazy snake. Now both of these snakes I got, they're gonna take my collection to the next level. I pride myself in being a budget breeder, and I'm super proud of what I've made with what I've got so far. But these two snakes, I'm on a different level with these two snakes right here. So once again, ODYB white lace het clown male. Oh my goodness. Now if you think this is bad, let me show you what's in the other bag. So snake number 2, it's a girl. Got a 1.1 for that VPI Axanthic Puzzle female that I produced. And I want to do a video of all the snakes that I got, because I traded, made some crazy trades from that clutch. And it's really just increased the value of my collection overall with just that single clutch. Now this one is crazy smoke show. It's like she wants to eat me right now. Look at that. I want to be careful getting this girl. Okay, what we have here: Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Lesser, Hypo Puzzle. A double visual, absolutely insane. Again, it was an offer I just couldn't refuse. And Juan read the room. He knew I didn't want to get rid of the snake, and he had to put up something big that I could just not say no to. And these two snakes, absolutely not saying no to them. So, you know, I got that other snake from Nixon Reptiles traded for another snake from this clutch, and it's a GHMO Hobby Hypo Het Puzzle. So I don't want to make a white snake out of it, so he probably won't go to this girl in the future, but maybe some of his offspring will. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Look at how it's got like some white spotting up here. That's really cool. So yeah, absolutely mind-blowing trade. I know my girl is going to do far more for him than what it would have did in my collection. So I'm happy that she will go and do some damage, because if you haven't seen Juan's collection, again, check out the Instagram link I posted below, and he's got some absolute heat in his collection. And I'm so glad that he could share some of that with me and bring me up another level in the ball python game. So a big thank you to Juan from Windy City Morphs. Thank you to Morph Market Shipping for bringing $22,000 worth of snakes safely to both of us. Thanks to Wiz Constrictors. Thank you to Keys for allowing me to be on that show, and Juan seeing that snake and making me that offer. So thanks to them as well. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great week, everybody. Take care and be safe.